meditate on this. The subconscious mind is like a black hole. It's a vacuum. It pulls in everything that crosses its path. The portals or gateways to the subconscious mind exist on the human body, in the human body. Some of them are called ears, some of them are called eyes. And you can receive certain signals and things and messages, etc., through these senses, through these tools for senses, sight, hearing, etc. But no matter what you do, no matter what you put in front of your ears, no matter what you put in front of your eyes, just understand that the subconscious mind is going to receive that and it's going to be embedded within you in perpetuity. It's going to be with you forever. And the people in power know this. The ruling class know this, and they do a damn good job of putting things in there that are not going to lead to quality of thought. It's important that you take control of this and try to embed things with high quality of thought into your subconscious mind, so that when they come back to the surface, when they come back, they pop out on the other side, they're fruitful. The things that are good for you, things that lead to quality of thought. So try to embed good things in your subconscious mind. Now that we know we have to program the subconscious mind, do that consciously, the next question becomes, with what? I believe we need to start with music. Music is very natural. Everybody loves music. They're even treating dementia with music, because music can take you to the past, bring you to memories, the vibe. Everything is just seems to come into focus clearly. It's easily visualized when you put music and have a soundtrack to your life. And so what type of music do we listen to? You know, it's part of our daily ritual. It's part of our daily dealings and programming the subconscious mind. The type of music we listen to is very important. And think about quality of thought. Is your music going to nurture the idea of quality of thought? Or is it ratchet? Is it supremely ghetto? Is it trash? Or is it breathing life into you? Right? It's the difference between listening to, you know, something that's promoting death as to something that's promoting life. Looking at some of the neurological effects that happen when you listen to certain types of music, nourishing the brain with that type of music. The TV shows you watch, the movies you watch. What type of shows do you watch, and how are you inspired by them? What are the images that are being implanted in your subconscious mind from the movies and TV and the media that you watch, from the things you watch on YouTube, etc., etc. If you look at one of those controversial stories about TikTok, I said that Chinese people, or the Chinese Communist Party, whatever, has a different algorithm than the one for the Western nations. The one in the Western nations, the kids are watching videos that go viral, they're doing pranks, and all types of silly stuff. I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second. China's algorithm is showing kids completing puzzles and doing math. These are the things they're promoting because they understand the programming of the subconscious mind is very important for the future of your people and where they're going. So with that same concept in mind, you know, what type of media are you always being influenced by? What type of media do you constantly force yourself to be influenced by? You know, what if we saw images of love all the time instead of images of destruction, war, etc., etc.?
What type of media is Hotep Jesus influenced by?
I like the old stuff. I like the classics. Mostly written work, literature. That's the type of stuff I listen to. I listen to a lot of lectures. You know, one of my favorite lecturers is John Henrik Clarke, Dr. Kaba Kamene. Those are like two of my faves. I like listening to scholarly work, scholarly teachers. I go to bed to to chess videos, but I also need some gangster in my life. You know, I'm not perfect, but I need some, you know, I need some cartel gang member, you know, type programming. This is, you know, that's the stuff I happen to like. You know, I like violent movies. I like heists. I like heist movies, like The Italian Job and Ocean's 11 and, you know, those types of things. I like military movies. Like, I thought the new Top Gun was amazing. But I also try to be conscious of what I'm seeing, and so, you know, what's clear is we're gonna come across some content that is not going to nurture quality or high quality of thought. So what we have to do is we have to wrap this stuff with labels. So what you can do is when an image appears before your subconscious mind, what we can do is we can frame it. So when it gets embedded and it gets stored within your mental hard drive, it's filed in a folder, you know, marked bad, marked good, marked to question, marked, you know, you can label these things. So sometimes when things come into our subconscious mind, we don't frame it, we don't put a label on it. I think we have to say, okay, if I'm watching a movie and they're murdering people, let's say for instance, as we're watching this, we got to label that bad. This is bad. This is no bueno, right? And even some labels that your personal opinion might weigh in on, and how you manage this stuff logically. So even though everything's going to be received by your subconscious mind, and some things you may enjoy, some pieces of content you may enjoy, it's very important to frame that stuff and label that stuff. So when it gets into your subconscious mind, your subconscious mind knows, okay, this is this and this is that. So it knows clear as difference. It's not just sitting there to be sprouted later on in the wrong manner or intent. What is your receptivity? Are you receiving the signals, or are you only transmitting them? You have to tune your inner radio to receive messages, not only send them. Sometimes we get caught up with our conscious mind. Our conscious mind is constantly sending signals out to the universe, to God, to friends, family, etc., etc. But sometimes you have to reset yourself and come back to zero and just say, I'm not intending to send any messages, I'm intending to receive them. I call it no mind. I've spoken about this in the past. And we want to open up the mind, enter a state of receptivity, to receive the signals, to be imbued by God. Messages, prescient visualizations, to be omniscient. All these things are made possible by entering a receptive state, by dismissing the world and all of its physicalness, dismissing the world and all of its 3D-ness, dismissing the matrix, forgetting you are of this physical dimension. Dismissing all of that, obviously easier said than done, but moving away from all of these things, dismissing them from their mind. And the easiest way to do that is to actually distract yourself. You have to distract yourself with the senses. It's much easier to enter a state of receptivity when you're out.
Yeah, I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How I'm supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in. How'd you get that done so quick?
They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there, you understand?
You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.
Yo, how come every time a woman don't got her face did up on social media, she put like some emoji over her face so you can't see her face, and she just be talking in the camera. Does that mean you ugly, bitch? The Grift Report starts right now.
2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, what do you think you are, some kind of Hotep Jesus?
Ooh,
And I
that's
was
good.
just like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
Welcome to the Grift Report, live daily at 2 p.m. I'm your host, Hotep Jesus, the Grift God.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Disclaimer, this stream contains adult humor and was created strictly for comedic and artistic purposes. No offense is intended toward any products or individuals featured in this video. What's up, people? How y'all feeling? Hold on, let me check on my screens. Okay, my screen's not set up yet. Hold on. It was doing it automatically the past few days, but it's okay. They want to act like a bitch. I can do it myself. No problem. So we got a lot going on in the what the hell is she talking about? Beautiful hair. Yo, what's up with this? 3 froze for life. Pro-life, pro-family, pro-conservative. So it says here, beautiful hair, right? And I'm like, who's she talking about? I thought she was talking about me because my hair is beautiful. She's talking about this picture right here. It says hair is beautiful. You know, I think the black community has been so abused and traumatized that when they see the hair coming out they natural head, they're enamored by it. Quite fascinating. The attachment of black women with their hair, it's just something phenomenal. Should be studied at MIT or some shit like that. Anyway, let's get to the Grift. We're gonna talk about this in a second. I don't even know how this got in there. Did he edit it? Oh, he edited it. Oh, okay, that's why it looks like that. All right. There's a new version of this post. I guess this is okay. This is the new version of the post. Okay, cool. We're gonna talk about Dom Lucre versus the ADL. Yes, we are. We're gonna talk about it. What's this? Strong Dad got a response video or something? Let's look at Strong Dad's got a response video. Goldstein has the official fight promo video right here. We're not gonna play it. We're gonna save this official fight video for when the debates happen. We got Goldstein versus Strong Dad. Let's go to Strong Dad's video. He posted this earlier today. And well, first of all, let me check on the chat. Make sure the chat's good. What up, chat? Fresh Mike in the house. What up, Fresh Mike? Rudy the Vet. What up, Rudy? Vilmar's here. Carlton Way. What up, man? Hotep. Gabby Clark is shaving her head for pediatric cancer research today at 5 p.m. Central Time. So that's right when we get off of here, so we can go crash her stream. Is that on a tube, on Rumble? Heather, if you could get us a link, that would be great. Hotep Boule in the house. What up, Hotep Boule? I had a great time talking to Hotep Boule at Hotep Con. Only the future, I see you. All right, let's get into Strong Dad's video. Let's see what he's yapping about. Let's see.
to be in the street chanting the name of a comrade, the way they chant the name of a black person or a melanated person. And this is the truth. This is not an offensive thing I'm saying. This is the honest truth. I'll remember you. She'll remember you. But ain't nobody else gonna remember you. And no one's gonna chant your name. So when you fight for your life, you're fighting for your memory. This is not a fucking protest.
They don't know me, son. Y'all don't know me, son. Black History Hitman. I'm coming for you, Goldstein.
Yo, this debate league is heating up. Is heating up. Oh, baby. Oh, I love it. This is so grifty. You guys are making my week. These niggas crazy. This is like the Terrence Crawford fight. Oh man. Goldstein. It's coming for you, man. Oh, okay. So anybody who's not aware this week, we're setting up debates. Goldstein versus Strong Dad. They're gonna argue about leadership as a felon, septum rings, and the importance of young Pharaoh. So that's going to be very interesting. Prelims, we got Mike versus Sonny. Sonny has not agreed to it yet, probably because Mike doesn't have enough followers. So Goldstein versus Strong Dad, we're still trying to find an opponent for Tanai. I would love to have a prelim, even if we can't get Sonny and Mike or Tanai versus somebody. Because I was texting Tanai, I'm like, I don't even know if I want you to debate Drew comments, because he's going to come and turn it into a shit show and just like have antics. And I'm like, Tanai's like a real scientist, you know, like I gotta get him at least some quality opponent. So I'll let Tanai decide if he wants to do that or not. If Tanai says, yo, pull the trigger, he won't murk that nigga, then he gonna have to murk that nigga. Fuck it. All right, let's go back into the bag. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hotep Goldstein versus Strong Dad coming soon. All right, let's go to the bottom of the bag. I didn't watch this video yesterday. I meant to, totally forgot. So let's watch it now. Most of you seen this already. I have not.
Are trying very hard to bring back COVID lockdowns and mandates with all of their sudden fear-mongering about the new variants that are coming. Gee whiz, you know what else is coming? An election. They want to restart the COVID hysteria so they can justify more lockdowns, more censorship, more illegal drop boxes, more mail-in ballots, and trillions of dollars in payoffs to their political allies heading into the 2024 election. Does that sound familiar? Mm-hmm. These are bad people. These are sick people we're dealing with. But to every COVID tyrant who wants to take away our freedom, hear these words: we will not comply. So don't even think about it. We will not shut down our schools. We will not accept your lockdowns. We will not abide by your mask mandates. And we will not tolerate your vaccine mandates. They rigged the 2020 election, and now they're trying to do the same thing all over again by rigging the most important election in the history of our country, the 2024 election, even if it means trying to bring back COVID. But they will fail because we will not let it happen. When I'm back in the White House, I will use every available authority to cut federal funding to any school, college, airline, or public transportation system that imposes a mask mandate or a vaccine mandate. Thank you very much.
What'd he say? He gonna do what?
This is a mask mandate or a it happen. When I'm back in the White House, I will use every available authority to cut federal funding to any school, college, airline, or public transportation system that imposes a mask mandate or a vaccine mandate. Thank you very much. So trying very
I like that. I like that. I like
hard
that. I like that. Yes. Yes. Cut the funding. Cut the funding. All right, let's go to Dan Bongino. Dan Bongino got something to say.
I don't really care what color your skin is. Don't tell me like, oh, nothing's going to happen. You don't speak for, yeah, you don't speak for black people either. I speak for me about issues that people, black and otherwise, care about. So let's cut the bullshit, huh? I didn't even forget the liberals. I'm talking about conservatives. This was going on all weekend. Because there's a really big argument out there about what's happening. Someone said, I said, oh, you don't need suburban mom support. Some moron on Friday. That's not what I said. Of course, Trump should, if we can't get a lot of suburban moms, yeah, it's a big problem. All I was saying is that the black vote and the Hispanic vote, which seem to be moving, maybe can compensate. Not that we don't need anyone. Of course you need people. What do you think? I'm talking to black voters who are going to vote, even if he does well, in probably less proportions than suburban moms, because every vote matters. Folks, we have so many negative Nancys. This primary is making me sick.
Is this Dan Bongino's first election? This ain't Dan Bongino's first election. No way this is his first election. Damn. It's grifting season, Dan. It's grifting season, bro.
I don't really care.
It gets messy, man. It gets messy. I feel like I've seen this show a million times. It's the election season, man. It's grifting season, bro. What the Krasenstein is talking about? All right, so Krasenstein, Ed, says Twitter has confirmed that they will use biometrics that can be pulled from your government-issued ID to allow ID verification of Twitter premium users. The way biometrics would likely work is that it would pull information such as eye and other face data from your driver's license or passport. It would then be able to confirm in your profile photo if your profile photo is legit, etc. What if you don't use your own photo as a profile photo? As a Twitter user, are you looking forward to verifying your identity? Elon Musk responds, he says, this is entirely at the discretion of the Twitter user. No use of this ID will be made beyond what is explicitly and clearly approved by the user. So what's the point in verifying your account? Like, do you get perks for verifying your account? I know what it's for. I know why you got to verify your account. I just figured it out. It's for the new crypto, the new Twitter coin. They got the new Twitter coin coming, X coin or some shit. And they got to KYC their customers. So if you want to handle crypto on the platform, guess what? You're going to need to send your biometrics. Interesting. Let's go to Royce. Let's see what Royce got to say. Royce, this race grift has been going on for days now. Again, grifting season. What's the chat talking about? What is that drop that plays down? What? Protocol said HBCUs getting their funding cut. I hope so. Is that anti-black? Let me see what YouTube's talking about. Yeah, KYC, right, Hybrid? Yeah, this is KYC. This is KYC for crypto. That's why they're doing a biometrics check. That's exactly why they're doing it. All right, let's go back. Let's see. I know this is going to be spicy because it's Royce and everything Royce does is spicy. Let's see.
When you come to the public square with that milk toast soft ass shit in a time of war, you're no get the fuck out of my way. You see, that's me coming through. Get the fuck out of here. Because when you're at war and bullets are flying, I don't have time to come and coddle you. You know, I'm not going to kill you if I can help it. Right? If I can help it, I'm not going to kill you. I don't want to hurt you, but you're definitely get the fuck out of my way. You dumb motherfucker. You're going to get us killed. And it's a real diagnosis of the American mindset, even on the conservative side, that we still find time to bitch and moan about things like profanity, but the Federal Reserve is going to turn you into a serf. They already have. And you're worried about profanity? When you come to the...
Ooh. My ears perked up when he said Federal Reserve. And that's just another thing, man. Like, you know, I started doing a daily CBDC update. And I'm going to continue to do it regardless of engagement. But I notice nobody really engages with it. I'm like, yeah, I realize this is the most important topic in our lives. Like, nobody's going to get... And I'm not too upset about the engagement I'm getting on my CBDC's updates, because I know what's going to happen is we're going to fast forward, right? And in a year or 2 years from now, CBDC is going to come down the line, and it's going to be the thing to talk about. And people are going to be like, yeah, Hotep Jesus has been talking about this shit for years. So I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned because I'm laying the groundwork for the future. But he's right. People are worried about all the wrong things. You worry about somebody cussing after you see what's about to happen with the CBDC. Make it make sense. All right, Donald Trump got a new rap song. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Trump the Don back at it again. Shout out Big Tucker, Alex Stein, JP Sears, Jordan Peterson, and Ben Shapiro. They call me racist, fake news. But Kodak Mazo, I got love for my Haitians. They cool. The media, you're full of these federal agents. Break rules. America first, these candidates hate it. And hate you. Keep it 10 toes down, stay true. Everybody, they were loving me. So the media was switching up on me. Now they all trying to comfort me and get a little piece of my money. Greatest president of all time. If you think not, you're mistaken. The only president I love more is them blue hunted Ben Franklin's. These rappers are flexing their cars. Some are flexing their house. My toilet bowl is made of solid gold. I don't need gold in my mouth. Government is full of perverts, ignoring the Hillary servers. Did Epstein really get murdered? That was my burner. Eating Trump steak, drinking Trump water. Trump towers with Trump daughter. Trump wine, I'm a super gremlin. I don't care about that loser Eminem. Trying to do me like OJ, just know the glove that don't fit. It's about to be a cold case. No love for a snitch. They call me racist, fake news. But Kodak Mazo, I got love for my Haitians. They cool. The media, you're full of these federal agents. Break rules. America first, these candidates hate it. And hate you. Keep it 10 toes down, stay true. Wow. We're making it out of Trump towers with this one.
Shout out to High Res, the rapper. So apparently, I think this song, was it this song or another song? Went number 2 on iTunes. Yeah, here it is.
Wow. Shout out Patriot J, Benny Johnson, Big Bongino, Alex Jones. Free my dogs and lock up the radical left's gone crazy.
Oh shit, Patriot J got the shout out.
I don't bail, I won't see inside a cell. Shout out Thugger, free my slime, slat, YSL. They tryna lock me up, but I'm plugged in ATL. Got homies doing life in jail, they living in hell. These DAs acting silly, my mugshot is worth a billy. So some merchant made a milli, shot McMillie out in Philly. Shot the baby, shot the Sosa, Benny Butcher, them my rollers. Called me racist, but these rappers riding with me, them my soldiers. MAGA, 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 I am not who they are after. I'm just in the way they want to get to you, but I won't let them cold-hearted. No, I'm artist, getting back to where I started. I don't need to do the race, I'ma beat them RICO charges. And if I go to prison, you can't do me like the Clintons. I'll be laid up, eating steak with Secret Service, chilling, screaming, Orange Man bad, the whole world mad. Thug life, shout out all of my MAGA-based chads. Coming for the deep state, I will stop the New World Order. But before that, I'll finish walls at the border. YSL, // shout out Thugger. Finny got nothing on us.
Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. He said, Strong Dad said he likes it more than any Bryson track. Come on, man. Now you capping. Rap Nick Vaughn said, I'm putting both on a playlist. Rapnik said this the hardest shit ever. Vilmar said cringe. Nick said, I appreciate the courage of CBDC you do. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate you, bro. You took your master focus? Damn, I forgot to take my master focus again, yo. Glad y'all be reminding me, man. How many pills I got left in this bottle? I got 3 left. I got to bring another bottle downstairs. Hold on, y'all. I forgot to take my motherfucking medication and shit. TryMasterFocus.com. Y'all see it on the screen. QR code on the screen right there is gonna let you get the brain booster. I need to get my brain booster on. Hold on. All right, let's go back. He said this the one. Come on, man. Need a remix with Wheezy and Kodak. That'll go up. All right, what is this? My wife is more nigger than you? What the fuck? All right, let's see what this video is about.
You know what? My wife is more nigger than you are. Bitch ass nigga.
Oh, okay, wait. I don't think I'm supposed to play that. Damn. Hey, Fafo. Fafo, that's all I'm going to say. Fafo. What is this? Colorado State Legislator Democratic Socialist Tim Hernandez says he's not a Marxist and has been described by conservative media. As he's been described by conservative media. But he doesn't disavow violence. All right, let's see what he's got to say. I'll go fuck about your caption. I want to hear it.
Marxist teacher who called for forceful cultural revolution lands seat on state legislature. So let's unpack that. Are you a Marxist?
I'm not a Marxist. I'm against oppression, right? And I think that there's a variety of political ideologies that align with that, right? But that is also a democratic value, that we are against oppressive policy, that we are in favor.
All right, so he don't know shit about shit because democracy is literally a means through which you get oppression.
Of lifting the oppressed and building conditions where the oppressed are not oppressed anymore, right? That poor kids don't just go to poor schools, that poor kids go to fully funded schools just like every other school, that people that are unhoused have the right to housing just like millionaires have the right to buy their second, third, and fourth homes, right?
Yeah, I don't agree with the poor kids. No, poor kids should go to poor kids school. Poor kids should be with poor kids, rich kids should be with rich kids. But they should have equal funding based upon however the state taxes are divvied up. I do agree there. But this idea that you want to like force people into other people's environments is probably not a good idea.
And I think for me, it really falls on the line of I'm fundamentally opposed to oppression.
Forceful cultural revolution. Physical force?
You know, I think physical force, some folks in their politics align to their role. Unfortunately, I don't see my role as a physical forcer, right? Like I'm a teacher. I don't believe in physically forcing anybody to do anything, right?
I mean, here's the deal. You're on the Fox News Channel homepage because people think that you were advocating for some kind of violent cultural revolution. And you said violence isn't my bag.
No.
But do you think that it is necessary or acceptable?
Oh man, he trying to set him up. He trying to set him up with a Fed case. What kind of question is that? He trying to set him up with a Fed case. Go ahead, say you're about violence so we can put this on your record. So in case some shit pop off, we can red flag law you.
I'm not here to police protest. You know, I think that folks who choose to relegate towards violence is a personal political decision for themselves. And I think that what that arrives at, and often is never people's first choice, right? Martin Luther King says the riot is the language of the unheard, right? And I think that as a state legislator, I'm looking forward to creating opportunities to hear communities, because hopefully we can prevent any form of forceful cultural violence.
Anyway, these guys are weirdos. We're going to come back to that. What's this? Maui residents fed up with Biden's response? Let's see.
That's gone.
Oh, let me check on the chat. Gen Z bussin' babble. Yeah, it's just Gen Z babble. Yeah, exactly. What up, Jabari? He said, guess what people that High Rex guy is, HJ? Shout out to Shout out to my Jewish folk. We're gonna talk about Jews today. Lauren, what up, Lauren? Lauren said it's a banger. Yeah, word salad of nothingness. He didn't even give me something to criticize. He just fucking babble. Strong Dad said, don't trust this guy. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. All right, let's see what these niggas talking about.
This is not going to be Disneyland or an amusement park. No malls. We're going to make it look like Kalakaua, Kapiolani Park. We want a bandstand. We want our people, Filipinos, Portuguese, Chinese, Koreans, Hawaiians, every nationality to have this memorial park so we can celebrate our community, not be second citizens. I'm sick of it. I'm done with being nice. This is not going to be a hospitality destination anymore.
Talk
if
to
you
him.
want to come here, it'll be cultural. Get to know the people. I'm done. I'm going to tell everybody, and maybe now I am. Ocean. No more nothing for us anymore in ocean except sunscreen. So let us get back to our Aina. We can survive. If the United States government don't like help us, maybe Japan going, they love Hawaii. Maybe.
Oh shit. He said, fuck the United States, we'll call Japan for help.
Other country, but it's if they can freaking take care of Ukraine, yeah, $40 billion go to Ukraine. Fucking shit ain't coming to us. What the fuck? My tax-paying money for 60 fucking years don't mean shit.
Tell him why you mad, son.
But they're gonna take care of Ukraine, 40 fucking billion. But nobody's still here for take care of us. We're suffering. All this shit we gotta do on our own. Now they come. Oh no, we like political. Oh, FEMA coming, Red Cross coming. None of these caravans can come in. Oh, political. When I hear you guys talk, I like mention some names. I don't more love for you guys. You guys full of shit. You guys reading something off on paper. I never feel sincerity or emotion. But my sister died. The first picture they saw of somebody dead was.
That nigga upset. And he got every right to be. Like you said, 40 billion or however much it was went to Ukraine. Absolutely insane. Let's talk about Dom Lucre, then we'll get into some big brain content. Don Lucre says right here, well, let's go to the other tweet first. We'll come back to this one. Oh God, here he go. Oh man. So Dom Lucre says, how can the ADL call me anti-Semitic? He spelled anti-Semitic wrong. If Semitic means Afro-Asiatic. Excuse me. He continues, he says, why is Jewish short for Judah? Why doesn't any other race have ish at the end? Oh my God. Why were black people considered the tribe of Judah? Why do Mormons call black Americans Lamanites? That they call the true Hebrew Israelites of Christ. Before you cancel me, research everything I said. Oh boy. He's got this map here. Let's see what the people are saying. Until someone can tell definitively where the Assyrians stashed the 10 tribes of Israel, we can't really answer these questions. Given the experience of the Judah, Benjamin, and Levi in Babylon, it is reasonable to surmise that the other 10 would take over wherever they landed. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. It says Dom, question mark. It's got a poll right there. Is he anti-Semitic, not anti-Semitic, or undecided? I ain't touching that shit. Jamie says, okay, I'm not reading all that. He ain't saying nothing spicy. Afro-Asiatic is not Semitic. Africans equal Hamites. Bro, you're not answering time. Jews are a religion, have a genetic markers through the breeding of other Jews. Wow, Dom, interesting question to feed. I personally study the Jews, even though I'm Christian. It's all fascinating to me. There's no proof that black people were the tribe of Judah. Jewish is the English name, not Hebrew. Oh, man. Chat, help me out, chat. Help me out, man. What are we going to do with this? Jabari said, now I know he's an agent. You think he's an agent? Listen, Dom. You got to chill out, bro. You got to chill out, Dom. You got to chill out, bro. This is not it. This is not it, bro. Leave this one alone. Leave this fight alone, man. You doing good out here. Let's see what the quote tweets is looking like. Semites are those who believe in the Babylonian gods, who are the Anunnaki gods of the Sumerians. Oh, my God. And all these misspellings are giving me the heebie-jeebies. Every time I see that word, I think milkers and I feel bad. Oh, savage. Oh, man. Oh, man. He continues, he says, why am I allowed to say white, black, Asian, Hispanic, and Arabs have committed heinous crimes throughout history, but if I replace those races with Jewish, I'm banned? Disavow, disavow, disavow. Here go Goldstein. Nice knowing you, Mr. Luke Ray. You know Goldstein was going to be right there. This is not it, man. This is not it. Can't go down this path, man. Can't go down this path. Yeah, he gonna need some side quests. We're gonna have to get Dom Luke Ray some side quests. He gotta chill out, man. Dom, hey man, love your account, love the work you do. Appreciate the love you sent me in the DMs. The feeling is mutual. But you gotta go back to exposing Democrats, man. Lead this fight alone, man. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it. It's not as simple as this. This conversation is not as simple as it may look. You know? It's just not. It's just not. But I think that to answer his question, I do want to answer his question, right? I do want to attempt to answer his question. I love answering questions. So why is it that you can talk about all these people committing heinous crimes, but if you say Jews do it, then it's bad? First of all, it's bad, Dom Luke Ray. Condemn, condemn, condemn. It's a very, very bad thing to say. But I don't know.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Let's go back in the Grift bag. I don't know the answer to the question. Let's keep going. All right, let's get to the big brain content. We're going to open up phone lines. 202-596-5631. 202-596-5631. Text Hotep in your name to that number, and that'll put you on the list of callers. 202-596-5631. Text Hotep in your name to that number, and you'll get on the list. Strong Dad said, don't answer it, HJ. So as the prophet said, that question's out of my tax bracket. Me too, man. Come on, Tari. Chill out, Tari. All right, so let's get to the big brain content. So remember yesterday we were talking about CBDCs and we talking about transacting internationally and, you know, how that would work and what would happen to the different clearinghouses, what would happen to SWIFT. Well, SWIFT has published an article on CBDCs yesterday. So we're going to take a look at it. It says right here, SWIFT unlocks potential of tokenization with successful blockchain experiments. Okay, let's keep going. Now, I'm not going to read all this because I want to get to some of the other articles, which are, you know, rather interesting. It says right here, the experiments are part of SWIFT's wider strategy to ensure secure and global interoperability as new technologies and platforms emerge. And it says right here, it says, they build on work over the past few years to show how SWIFT infrastructure could support the financial community in interconnecting CBDCs and other digital assets with new and existing payment systems. So again, SWIFT was running blockchain experiments in part for CBDCs. Remember I told you you're going to have a CBDC over here in America, there's a CBDC and the euro and wherever else. And then how do they communicate? Well, it looks like SWIFT is going to take that over. Remember I told you I didn't know what was going to happen with these organizations. So it looks like these organizations are saying, look, I don't want to be left behind. So let me start building the infrastructure on the CBDCs. Or maybe they had a heads up and this was always a part of the plan, which probably is true. So it says right here, Tom Shizak, Chief Innovation Officer at SWIFT, said, interoperability is at the heart of everything we do at SWIFT to facilitate the seamless flow of value across the world in the face of increasing fragmentation. So again, this is pretty much what they already do. But he says in this particular instance, they're talking about tokenization, CBDCs, cryptocurrency, digital assets. Now, I read an article the other day that basically said, oh, CBDCs aren't coming and they're not plausible and they won't work. Meanwhile, everybody's fucking working on CBDCs. So what's the truth? Let's go. Let's go to the next one. IBM proposes ideas for digital euro implementation. So IBM goes, oh, there's a digital euro. We can help. So IBM jumps in and helps the development of CBDCs. The interesting part is I want to ask Jag over at Syscoin. I want to ask Jag what he thinks about this. But it says right here, part of their solution is a centrally governed distributed ledger as an enabler for digital processes, virtual worlds, and tokenized economies. So it's going to be centralized. It's not going to be decentralized. It's going to be centralized, right? But they'll have a distributed ledger. Remember we were talking about distributed ledgers yesterday? So IBM has entered the fold to assist in the digital euro project. So IBM is involved in the CBDC projects. Hold on, let's go here. Hold on. Which reminds me, don't forget we got the AirDrop, money falling out the sky. If you are not in our group chat, get in our group chat if you want to get paid as a user to be a part of this launch. There's a SuperDAPP, the Real Everything app. The link is in the description box below. It's going to say access to SuperDAPP, the SuperDAPP group, SuperDAPP AirDrop group. I'm going to drop the link in the chat too. It's going to take you to a Telegram. This is our Telegram. It's all free. So when you get to the Telegram, what you're going to do is you're going to tap on the pinned message. And when you tap on the pinned message, it'll give you all the updates as to what's going on with this project and how to get paid and all of that stuff. Okay. So if you want to get paid and be a part of this launch, help promote and use the app, then hit that link and thank me later. Shout out to the Syscoin squad. This is SuperDAPP coming soon. Jag, Patrick, Nathan, Alex, Traffic Guy, whole squad over there. Can't wait to see you guys again. Did somebody just join? Oh, it's just a message in that chat. So yeah, so we have 90 members in here. I don't know how many the chat can hold. I don't know the max number of users Telegram can hold, but I think Syscoin told me to cap the group at a certain number. I'm not sure, but you might want to get in here before it's no longer available. All right, let's go back. So we talked about Swift. We talked about IBM. Now let's talk about China. All right, this is the big story today. All right. Whoops.
China.
All right, here we go. Title of this story: Liku, China to become digital yuan demonstration town. CBDC adoption gathers pace. So China is a vast land, many different cultures, many different, sub-languages, et cetera, et cetera. Damn, a lot of people just joined the group. Okay. So it's not odd that they would pick a small town to do these, to turn into test subjects. And we were talking about the other day how they use third world countries as test subjects for their CBDC, predominantly the Caribbean. So let's see. It says right here, a Chinese town has agreed to become a digital yuan demonstration town after striking a CBDC deal with a major state-run bank. And the People's Government of Lacao Town reportedly signed a deal with the Lacao branch of the Postal Savings Bank of China. They're going to now build a digital RMB demonstration town. The bank has been one of the biggest advocates of the digital yuan and has focused much of its efforts on developing offline and hard wallet solutions that do not make use of interconnected smart mobile devices. People's Bank of China repeatedly said that it views the ECNY as a solution for the unbanked. So again, how they sell it, found that 20% of Chinese are classified as unbanked, right? So they're going to keep pushing this unbanked. Oh, they're unbanked, so this is going to help them, right? So targeting people who are unbanked, basically they're saying poor people or unhoused, right? Because, we're not allowed to call them homeless people anymore. We got to call them unhoused. That's some straight up 1984 shit. So it says Lacao deal will see the town develop and adopt a range of green and smart city technology. Oh, damn. They getting hit with the green shit. It will also promote the application and popularization of digital yuan as part of the digital economy. The town did not reveal exactly how it hopes to achieve its goals. But it pledged to create a specialized digital yuan community. It claimed it would use the CBDC to provide efficient and convenient safe services to the general public. All right. So again, everybody's saying, oh, CBDC not coming. Well, there it is. Let's go to this next part here. Next story. Says China set for digital yuan adoption drive ahead of Asian Games. So as China is readying a fresh digital yuan adoption push ahead of next month's Asian Games, with the nation ready to show off its CBDC to a large international audience for the first time. So people from all over the world are going to be going to compete in the Asian Games, and they're going to be test subjects for this CBDC, potentially. So it says citizens in the pilot zones will be able to buy tickets for the event using the central bank's official CBDC app. We know that America has the FedNow app, which is probably going to house the CBDC at some point or part of that network. So the central bank does have an app equipped with CBDC. A first for a major sporting event in China, okay? So the games are September 23rd to October 8th. It says here, state-run commercial banks and e-commerce platforms will likely play a leading role in showcasing the token to international visitors. The media outlet quoted a spokesperson from the e-commerce giant, Meituan, as stating that the use of the digital yuan and here's the part that's interesting, large-scale international sports events would help to showcase the development of the Chinese digital economy and inclusive finance to the outside world. So people unfamiliar with crypto or maybe unfamiliar with CBDCs going to be flying into China. They're going to be competing. And what happens? Or watching the competition. You fly in, you're watching the competition, and you're going to be introduced to a CBDC. So when you come back home, what are you going to say? Oh, this thing was so cool the way China did it. They won't even know that they're using a CBDC. They probably won't even know that it's a CBDC. They're just be like, yeah, they have some app. That's what they're going to say. And that's what's going to happen in America too. Like people aren't, like poor people won't know, like just like how poor people right now, and even people that aren't poor don't know what the Federal Reserve is or how it functions or anything. The same way is going to happen with the CBDC. People are going to be using CBDC for 50 years and never even hear the term CBDC. They're just going to be like, I have an app on my phone. And that's how it's going to be sold here. It's just an app. There's money. There's money on it. I connected my bank account. It did something and it turned it into some kind of digital coin and I paid for my goods and services. To some people, it's just going to be an app. They're not even going to understand the implications here. So they're going to go out there. They're going to say China has this really cool app. They're going to come back. They're going to tell all their friends. And then when it's developed here in America, they're going to go, oh, cool. That's that thing I experienced out in China. Remember I told you about that? Da, 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 da. And everybody's going to be happy about it. They think the fresh challenges of the tourism industry could help further improve the functionality. So that's what I was talking about before, where the people flying in, these tourists flying in, are actually test subjects. Now, not in the literal sense of the term, but the fact of the matter is they are a part of the experiment. Anytime you use an app, your usage of the app is going to be used to optimize said app. So obviously with all these international people coming in, China gets to see how everybody uses the app, and then they're going to be able to optimize it based upon the data that they find with all these different people. And the thing is, not only going to be able to see how their people use it, but also how international people use it. Merchants in the Athletes Village also upgraded their POS machines to accept CBDC payments. Right? So you got to get it at point of sale. So point of sale now accepting CBDC payments. Says the bank issued manuals and instruction guides for using the digital yuan, hard wallets in Chinese, English, French, and Spanish at the Chengdu games. I think that was in June they had those games, if I'm not mistaken. The People's Bank of China's official CBDC app per Baidu post. Now, Baidu is the social network out there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, will be updated to allow visitors to the games to buy tickets and pay for transport. So some transports will be like, say, hey, do you have the app? We don't accept cash, or we don't accept this. Do you have the app? Probably for state-funded taxis, because I know any independent taxi going to take whatever the hell money you give them. But anything that may be related to the event where people are paid hourly, maybe, they have those trams and buses that'll take you to the sporting event or whatever. Maybe that stuff is going to be transacting in the CBDC with the app. They'll also be able to use the app to check for event information, right? So when you have an app, obviously you can create a news feed in the app of any kind, right? The Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, ICBC, this week held a special event at one of the new high-speed railway link hubs before the game. Rail networks in and around have been updated to accept CBDC payments. So the metro networks in the host cities also accept CBDC. And we saw that with Jamaica, where Jamaica said the best way to implement this is through transportation. So again, we see here implementation in the transportation vicinity. And I'm saying all this, I'm covering all this so that when it comes to America, you know what to look out for. And when you start to see it roll out, you know the warning signs. So we're looking at transportation, we're looking at airdrops, we're looking at unbanked, we're looking at poor people, right? All these types of different demographics of the marginalized or oppressed groups. They said the bank said it has released commemorative Asian Games themed digital yuan hardware wallets. Wow. So they're even making collectibles. You see how they're trying to sell this? So you'll have the wallet, you'll go over there as a tourist, you'll get the wallet, and you'll want to keep the thing. Now you come back home and you got this Chinese hardware device. Who knows what kind of software is on that thing? You plug that into your computer and who knows what happens? I don't know. I'm just speculating here, right? But this could be mighty fishy. It could be mighty fishy, man. But it's interesting because you might not get the hardware wallet. But if they say, hey, this is commemorative and it's got this Asian Games theme to it, you're like, oh, I want to bring this home as a souvenir. Everybody goes on vacation and, travels and becomes a tourist. They bring home souvenirs. So they even turned the CBDC into a souvenir. It says these wallets could theoretically be used by non-Chinese nationals or Chinese speculators from outside the pilot zone. Wow. Indeed, Hong Kong visitors to the mainland have been encouraged to make use of the digital yuan to pay for, again, public transportation. It says the bank has also been active with its digital yuan promotion activities in Hangzhou, a nearby city that will host Asian Games, even such as dragon boat racing. I don't even know what that is. So it says has been working on new usage scenarios for the digital fiat in the city and had upgraded and transformed bank outlets in the region. Scenarios is in quotes. It said early this week, the bank announced that it would co-launch a CBDC powered supply chain financing solution. Oh, so hitting economic infrastructure. So they're programming it with a smart contract. Interesting. Smart contracts are really cool. For example, I know some people were talking about using smart contracts for real estate and other uses. Now, let me try and remember the implementation they said. Basically, like, you can use it in... All right, so I think the best way to understand this, at least for me, is in a business transaction, right? So let's say you program you can program the actual transaction so it doesn't exactly release the funds until certain conditions are met. And when those conditions are met, then it'll automatically release those funds to whoever's wallet is on the other side of the transaction. So you can program these things. Like, for example, let's say you and your wife get married, right? And you got a marriage contract. The day that marriage contract is annulled, there could be some sort of escrow or dowry that's automatically released to her based upon some set parameters or whatever. But there's a lot of different ways that they're programming these smart contracts. I haven't studied them in a while, so I don't have all those fresh on the top of my head, but you definitely are going to have smart contracts within a CBDC. You guys won't probably know about it because to you, it'll just be an app. It'll just be, oh, my app did something, right? But yeah, those are going to be smart contracts. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Text 202-596-5631, 202-596-5631. Let's get it popping. Let's talk about all the talking's about. Hold on. Let me set this up. And then I'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Yeah, I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How I'm supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in.
How'd you get that done so quick? They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there. You understand?
You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.
Goldstein on the line. What up, Goldstein?
What's cracking? What is cracking?
What up? What up? What up?
I'm gonna need Trump to come out with a motherfucking folk song or a country song. This shit is getting out of hand. This shit is getting out of hand.
Here we go. You don't like the
Look.
rap. You don't like the rap, do you?
No, I love the rap. That's the problem.
Oh.
That's the problem. I love hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Hate seeing it bastardized in this fashion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I'm saying that for this reason alone. Because the people, I know High Res got his thing going on, but that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other bag of worms that I'm not even trying to get into.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that this is geared for don't like rap. Therein lies the disingenuousness of the shit. So I'm just like, yo, there was a #1 country song with Try This in a Small Town recently. Am I correct?
Yep.
Then there was a #1 folk song with the nigga in the woods. Rich Man.
Yes.
North of Richmond.
Yes. Yep.
So why ain't you riding that motherfucking wave then? That lets you know it's an agenda. Because if it was just about the grift, you would have rode that goddamn wave. That's where it's at right now. That's the hot shit. They done proved that with #1 motherfucking songs on the Billboard charts. So, I mean, it's obvious agenda shit. It's agenda driven, and that's what makes me not like it. Not the fact that they're using rap, but the fact that you're using rap to push some bullshit. And that's what I don't like.
Bastardizing it.
Yeah, I just say use the God. I want to see Trump in a straw hat with a motherfucking donkey or something in back of him on a farm some goddamn where talking about EI motherfucking O. That's what I want to see. Man, tired of this shit. Now, as far as all this CBDC shit,
yep.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm lost on this shit. I have no goddamn clue what any of that shit really even means. But what I do know is this. There is a significant wealth of movies and entertainment that has all told us for at least maybe the past 50 years to not walk this fucking path.
Mm.
And here we are walking this motherfucking path.
Yes.
So, what I have formulated, and this isn't just recent, this is over the course of maybe the last 20 years, what I have formulated is my own CBDC for when this shit finally does put a stranglehold on everyone's life.
Mm.
My CBDC is called Cash by Doing Crime. All right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my CBDC. So when this shit goes overboard and we are living in demolition man times, that's how I will resort to getting what I need. Ain't even gonna lie about it.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm dropping completely out of the system. I refuse to live in the fucking sewers. So I'm just gonna start housing shit. Fuck it. Cash by Doing Crime, CBDC.
This is a sick Negro.
My bad. Wrong one. Cash what? By doing
Cash
crimes?
by doing crime. That's how I'm getting it. I've got a significant track record in this. I'm trying to play things straight, but the minute they start fucking with society, well, now I know how to deal with that already. So there it is there in a nutshell. Now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. When it comes to the CBDC, when that time comes, I'll be on my own CBDC. Cash by doing crimes. And I'm going to credit you because that's an ill one. I'm not going to steal it like I'm going to make sure I tag you with this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm paraphrasing here. Oh, my God. That's one hell of a fucking take. I'm mad I never thought of that. When it comes to CBDC.
No alternative,
huh?
They ain't leaving a nigga no alternative. It's either that or live in the sewer. I ain't living in the sewer.
Like like Demolition Man?
Yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. I just assume, you know what I mean, kick open Mr. Fink's door and just take all his shit, his whole house, wife, every goddamn thing. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So there it is.
So what'd you say about Strong Dad?
Strong Dad. That's my brother right there. I don't want nobody to get it twisted. That is my brother. You know what I mean? But the debate is going down. And because of that, so is his motherfucking follower count.
Y'all just out here making content. Y'all fight promo is unparalleled, yo.
Yeah, man, yeah. Hey, you know that comes from years of watching WWE. I can cut a promo like a motherfucker.
Oh, Lord.
Nah, I love you though, Strong Dad. I'm looking forward to this shit, man.
This is good griftiness. Y'all niggas followers about to go way up.
I'm gonna let you get back to it though, bro. Hotep and Bill.
All right, yo, Hotep and Bill. Wait. Goldstein.
Yeah.
Hold up. I forgot. The CBDC, I can't let you leave this call and not know what the fuck is going on. So I want to explain to you what a CBDC is. But in order
no, hold on. Let me I know what it is. I know how it functions. I don't know how to use crypto or any of that shit is what I should have said. I don't know. I need to take classes on that shit so I can kind of fucking navigate through this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little bit unscathed.
It's very similar to what we're doing now. It like crypto doesn't feel much different unless you're doing it from a very techie level, but it's basically like now like app to app. You know, as long as you got your seed phrase and your private key, you good. But usually it's like app to app. So as long as you got an app, that's why we be telling people download the Pally wallet because you'll have the app. So when people say, hey, they want to send you crypto, all you got to do is copy and paste your address or send them the QR code and they can send you crypto. You know what I mean? But
hell yeah.
The in order to explain crypto, I gotta refer you to, hold on, I want to show you. All right, let's go right here. All right. This is the Bitcoin white paper, right? So okay. Satoshi Nakamoto says, hold on, let me make sure I put this on the screen so people can see this. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you just how I learned it in Bitcoin Mystery School. This is one of the things you learn. This is like, you know, step one. How does it look on their screen? Okay, hold on, let me fix it. All right, and then I'll zoom. How does that look? All right, perfect. It says right here. So the Bitcoin white paper is a 9-page paper. I strongly suggest reading it all. But first sentence is the most important. Okay. So it says here, purely peer-to-peer. So this is peer-to-peer, right? peer-to-peer. So that means there's no intermediaries. There's no bank. There's nobody. It's just me to you. Okay?
Right.
And it says it's a version of electronic cash, right? To allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution.
Okay.
That's the key word, without going through a financial institution. So this thing is permissionless, right? Let's say I said to you, yo, I got to send you 10K tomorrow, right? The bank gonna make us sign. If I send you $10,001, the bank gonna make us sign all these papers and asking for permission and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
With crypto, fuck all that. I could just send you 10K and whatever I want right now. Can't nobody stop it. And nobody would even know it. That's the other thing. So with the CBDC, they're gonna see all your data. So you basically losing access to your Fourth Amendment rights by using that currency.
Okay.
So anytime you transact in that currency, everything is transparent to the powers that be. They're gonna try and pitch it and say, "Oh, we won't know anything" and all this other shit, but they might not. They might just write it up in legislation, and people like us will be screaming about it. Look what's in this bill. Look what's in this bill, and this shit gonna get passed anyway.
Yeah, I could see them definitely patriot acting that shit at some point.
Yes. It's definitely. I think the patriot aspect is gonna come with BRICS. I think that the stronger BRICS get, the closer we get to an American CBDC. But if you think like I think, which is there's one table, right? And there's one world table, and at this table are some Russians, some Chinese folk, some white folk, some Hispanic folk, some Portuguese. You know what I mean? We just run to some Jews. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run the gamut, right? Everybody's at this table, and they're playing a game, but they're playing a game with other people's lives. They're not playing games with their own lives. It's a global chessboard. So we're just pawns on a chessboard. So when it comes to the CBDC implementation, there at the global level, I think there is cooperation, saying, look, all right, this your side of the board, this my side of the board. These are my people, those are your people. And I think the CBDC is about tagging cattle. Like these are how many, because the only thing that matters in your country is the money and how that's flowing, right? That's the only thing that matters. That's why they have these things like GDP and GNP and all these other financial numbers. And it's a corporation, so we're dealing in money. But when the money is anonymous, once it's cash, there's nothing they could do about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's about eliminating cash and moving people over to programmable money, which is what crypto is, right? Programmable money, except their programs on some fucked up shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, I've been watching a lot of Wendy O lately. She talks 90% over my head on YouTube, but I gather about 10% every time I go in.
Yeah, you'll be an expert in 2 weeks.
Hey, not to mention she's not too hard on the eyes.
Uh-oh. Shout out to Wendy O.
Shout out to Wendy O. Nah, but yeah, man, I'm gonna get up on this shit. I hate not knowing shit any goddamn way, so I'm gonna get up on this.
Yeah. You got the Pally wallet?
Yeah, I downloaded it.
All right, so you already crypto ready. Keep watching the videos. After like 2 weeks, and you're gonna be like, you'll be understanding what she's saying, and you'll just pick up more as you go on. But I still don't know what the fuck I be talking about, but I understand the basics very well.
Hell yeah. All right, bro.
All right, yo, Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill.
So by definition, CBDC ain't crypto, says Stuart. Hey, hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I like when you hear people beeping like they don't know how it works. Strong, is that Strong Dad? Was that Strong Dad that tried to call in? Strong Dad, call in, yo. The phone lines is hot today. We got a little bit of time too. Let me talk to Strong Dad. I think Strong Dad, was that you trying to call in? Could have sworn I seen him in the let me see. Yeah, that was him.
Call from.
Yeah, you just called, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, word. All right, I thought that was you. What's good, bro?
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now, yeah.
Cool. I partially agree with Goldstein. I'm probably going to resort back to my old ways if it really actually comes down to it. I'm not living in the sewer.
You said you're not what?
I'm not living in the sewer. I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't exactly have to live in the sewers. And it won't be literally. It'll be figuratively. I'm telling you, it's going to be two different economies. It's going to be two completely different economies. You're going to have to get your goods from somewhere else and your wares. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got my plan.
More people going to be living in the sewers, though. There's going to be a lot more people living in the sewers.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
for damn sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we've actually had a lot of talks about this, and we're going to make sure that we're in the neighborhood that operates on a trade economy, because I work with my hands. You know what I'm saying? So my skills can be contracted in order to get goods, and so I'll probably rely on that. But if it actually came down to the nitty gritty, then I might go back to being kicked or Quinn. You know what I mean? I might go back to doing my old thing, but I'm gonna hold out as long as I can.
I already know what Rudy gonna say when he call in.
Yo, listen, I'm sorry, Rudy, man. I you know what I'm saying? But the underground does operate though. So there are a lot of people who trade. You know what I'm saying? Who work like the Amish. You know what I mean? So I don't believe that you're going to be able to put everybody. We're going to be the new underground. That's really what it's going to be, and they're going to not pay attention.
That's exactly.
And that's fine with me. That's fine with me. As long as I got my homestead, as long as I got my animals, as long as I have my family, then I'll be perfectly fine with all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I won't have to rely on anything else. I don't need to be injected into any type of new system. So
big facts.
But if it really come down to it, Goldstein, I got your back. I'm gonna be right there with you.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have to though. I think guys like yourself, when it comes that time, I don't think you guys will be one of those people. And the thing is, like my homeboy over at Decentricon, he doesn't transact in USD. He lives really good off of just crypto.
That's crazy.
It's absolutely fascinating.
I still barely understand that entire system, to be honest.
What, the crypto shit?
Yeah, man. I like to be able to hold the funds that I receive. It's really hard for me to make that kind of a transfer. I even don't like downloading my check into the bank via my phone. You know what I'm saying? It's like buying books. I buy tangible things. I like to be able to hold my works and hold the things I pay.
Yeah. I want to disagree, but the only issue with hard money, or I should say physical money, is transportability. Safety, protection. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to hold $1 million, and you probably wouldn't want to hold $1 million in your house. That probably wouldn't be a good idea, but you could hold $1 million on your wallet, and it's like, connected to your app or wallet or some shit like that. Right. So it's a trade-off. Like Thomas Sowell always says, it's a fucking trade-off, man. But transportability is a bitch, because how do you make large payments?
You don't make payments.
Yeah, but you gotta buy shit, no? Or you're not making no large acquisitions.
I mean, I I can hunt. All I need to do is be able to work out and eat, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but some people want to, take that 1 million and put it down on a commercial property, and
well, that's not smart.
Why is that not smart?
I mean, I don't feel that.
You don't like owning commercial property? You have a problem with owning commercial property?
It's not about owning commercial property. It's about it's about how you own the commercial property. I think that there's many ways to own something or make a profit off of it. I mean, hey, if I wanted to, maybe I'll buy my own large property and then contract that property out, and then whoever lives there, they can operate in that system, and then they can just pay me in goods and services. Pay me. I don't know, man. I feel like there's gonna be. I feel like I'll be able to die without having to put myself in the system. That I'll live long enough that I'll see the world change, and I'll be one of the last. I'll be one of those last people clutching on to that. And then when I pass away, they'll put everybody on the system. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Even when it comes to a lot, I don't want to live beyond my means. I don't even want to. I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't want to be, I will live good with things and survive. You know what I mean? I think it's just impossible to live a high life without becoming a part of the system.
Yeah. I mean, it's a global network. We're people, man. We're social. We are meant to work together. We are meant to participate in these systems. I mean, you can go hide. You can go hide in the woods and homestead and shit.
That's right. Listen, when Goldstein makes his first cash grab, he's gonna bring his goods to me. I'm gonna trade those goods for something that he's been looking for, and then he's gonna be able to go back and do his. You know what I mean?
All you gotta do is call Hotep Jesus. You can stay on Hotepistan.
Hotep, you're a genius. Hotep Jesus.
Hey, I'm with it. As long as I don't have to. I'm
gonna get the commercial properties. I'm gonna get that motherfucking commercial property. You know what I'm saying?
As long as I don't have to have that mullet, we good, man. And
definitely.
We need a nice, safe place for Dom Lucre also.
Listen, we had an agreement on the mullet because the national hairstyle of Hotepistan is a mullet. I'll be changing my dreadlock style to fit the mullet style, but everybody will be wearing a mullet.
But I can wear the judge wig though. I think that's what we said.
Is that what we said?
Yeah, because I'm one of the I'm a part of the Bald Black Man Coalition. You know what I'm saying, the bearded Bald Black Man Coalition. So
yeah,
we either can't grow hair on the top of our head or choose not to. But either way, I'm a card carrying member, and so
I think you said you wanted to beat people or something like that. I think everybody with a dicky dude had to train with you. Pause.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Facts.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
If
you're overweight, if your body ain't looking right in Hotepistan, you got to go talk to Strong Dad. You on the street. You can't even. He gonna tell you what privileges are restricting.
That's right. You got to lunge to the mess hall every morning.
And that CBDC in Hotepistan not gonna buy you no cookies.
Facts. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go talk to Strong Dad.
Yeah, I'll be the official trainer in Hotepistan. That way I can keep my bald head.
You know it.
Word, but like I said, man, I'm fighting free, man. I'm holding on for dear life. You know what I'm saying? They can bring whatever crypto, whatever they want to bring. I'll find a whole new way to pay for things. You know what I'm saying? I already get my eggs from people who have their own chickens, man.
We're gonna have a lot of chickens in Hotepistan.
Facts, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm be out there with Ken and Hotep hunting hogs before I ever get onto the grid. That's just how it's gonna be.
I like that. Y'all gonna be our designated hunt team. Matter of fact, all you motherfuckers that train with Strong Dad gotta go hunting with him too. You put AR-15s in everybody's hands, and matter of fact, nah, you motherfuckers got to catch that shit with bows and arrows.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I'm a felon, so I'm gonna live by the bow code.
We going bow code. You want to shoot some animals? Do it with a bow, you bitch. Stop cheating.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? My daughter, 3
That's
years
right.
old, she could hit a hog with an AR-15. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Oh, hey, I had a question. Question. My wife and I, we're considering installing a dowry so that when my daughter is, when it's time for marriage, her husband has to pay the dowry. What's your thoughts on that?
I love it. But you should be looking for a husband now.
Well, we are opening up our idea of how to actually do this.
I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how to do an arranged marriage with your children. They won't even know it's an arranged marriage. Okay, what you got to do is you got to get with a community of people and make them your friends. People you deem worthy, right? And network and build a family network, right? Like, hey, me and John Susie gonna go grab ice cream. You want to come tomorrow, right? And then before you know it, now you got 20 people in a room, right? 20 families. Now out of these 20 families, gonna be boys and girls. Throw them parties from when they're young. They're gonna grow up. The family's there. Everybody's kind of got a tight network, so you can share information in case somebody got past some trans material at school. You gonna know about it. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit like that. But you got to build a family network to sort of insulate your child in this like mini community. And then out of that community, hopefully none of the motherfuckers is, fucking neurodivergent and some busters. But hopefully out of that pack, she can find somebody that she'll date. And then at that point, you and the families, you work together, you nurture that and let them know, look, nigga, we need a dowry from... Make that like a pact amongst the group. Like, yo, if you got a daughter, like we got to put it up for the dowry. You know what I mean? And, I think it should work something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Cause my wife, her family is Nigerian. They like straight from the continent.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know that there's ways to work that into our family tradition. So, I was just kind of figuring out how best to, how best to install that. That way we can create something like that.
Go to the football field. See what one of them little niggas out there is running real fast and go be friends with his daddy.
Hey, that's right. That's a good idea.
Hey, that nigga running pretty fast.
Idea.
Who is daddy?
All right. Word. That's all I need.
If you don't select your daughter's husband, she gonna select them. And you better hope she know what the fuck she doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not trying to have that. We're not trying to have that. I mean, if she does it on her own, we're gonna do our best to make sure her head is on her shoulders and she knows what to ask for. But we definitely want to have a direct hand in that because I think arranged marriages are probably the best way to safeguard and secure it. I don't know why we ever got rid of that. I mean, it just seems like the best choice, the best option to keep a family strong. So.
Yeah. Well, Disney helped destroy that concept, right? How many Disney movies or whatever just concepts of the arranged marriage? No, but I'm in love with this white man and I really want to be with Todd. You know what I'm saying? It's just the shit that.
Fact.
And then so you start thinking like, oh, being a part of your family business is not the way. This is America. And I wasn't even looking at it from a dating aspect. I was looking at this from a money aspect. It's like these shows teach people that your dad has a business and the child is like, look, I don't want this business. I want to go work in corporate America or go dance or be an entertainer. And it's just like, no, why don't you take your dad's business like Gary Vee did? Take your dad's business, level that shit up, and then go do whatever the fuck you want. At least you got huge capital now. But these stories of not taking on the family business is it's absolutely ridiculous. And people actually live like this. Matter of fact, I had this kid come to me. He was out of the country for a really long time, and he came back to the stateside. He was asking me, how to fit in America. He'd been gone so long, so he was telling me about his life and. I think it said his dad owns like 100 million acres or some shit in California, and they got a farm and a museum and I'm like, wait, y'all got a family business? Like, yeah. I'm like, damn, this shit popping. I went to the website, like it's like really popping. I'm like, why don't you just work on a family business? He was like, oh, I never thought of that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, that's that when I started
he wanted to
this
go
business,
get a
I thought about
job.
that.
He
Yeah,
wanted to go.
forget that.
I'm like, what? You was about to go get a job at some company and you?
No. When I started this business, I thought about that. Like, you know, what part of this business could I put in my daughter's hands? Really, I feel like the secretarial part would probably be the best thing to put in their hands since it's a contract.
Manager.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
role.
Like, that's like put her in there while I'm still actually out in the field too, so that she can, you know, she can feel like she has like some kind of control over it and show what that power feels like.
Yeah. All right, man. Let me get to the next caller, man, so I can get out of here.
Word, man. That's right. Hotep and Bill, man.
All right, Hotep and Bill. Throwing that on the check-in. Who else we got up here? Who is this? Oh shit, Sister Otis calling. This Sister Otis. Sister Otis, you have authorization. Wholesome White Woman, you have authorization. And Mike, you have authorization. Any of those names I just mentioned? Here goes Sister Otis. Sister Otis.
Hotep Jesus.
Yo, what up, baby?
How you doing, love? I'm doing great.
That's what's up.
This digital currency. So
Yeah.
2,000 years ago, John the Revelator wrote in Revelation 16:13 that they would make everybody get a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, and no one could buy or sell without that mark.
Really?
Now, 2,000 years. What was that?
Really? You
Yes,
said Revelation 16, what?
Revelation 16:13.
Then I saw 3 impure spirits that looked like frogs. They came out of the mouth of the dragon, out of the mouth of the beast, out of the mouth of the false prophet. I don't know if that's it. That's not it.
No, 13:16.
It's backwards.
This is the.
You got dyslexia like me.
Did I say
13, 16. It's all forced. It's also forced. See, my dyslexia pops in. It's also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive the mark on their right hands or on their foreheads. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay.
Right. And this is what the 666 is. That's all in the satanic stuff is the 666. That's the number of the beast.
Yeah. Lord.
And so.
And it's the 13th. It's the 13th chapter.
13th chapter.
Damn. 13,
Which means
16,
that either John had a real revelation from God, or he was the greatest science fiction writer in the history of planet Earth.
Yeah.
He would have had to invent it. And then the Quran says that the Antichrist, this beast system, would have only one eye.
Only one eye? So that's Charleston White.
I don't know what the Charleston White is, but that I'm thinking the pyramid, right? The Masonic eye.
Yeah.
The all-seeing eye. And so, and I remember back in the 80s, me and my dad used to study all this stuff since I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
And Constance Cogby in the 80s talked about it would be the New Age movement would usher all this stuff in. And their symbol would be the rainbow.
What? Who said that?
Yeah, Constance Cogby. She is a lawyer in Detroit. She's Detroit. That's where I'm from. She's a lawyer in Detroit, but she had a national book out and warning all the people about the New Age movement. And she said the rainbow would be their symbol. And that they'd be ushering in. So the Hebrew word for Antichrist, really the Hebrew word for anti is really counterfeit. That's a better translation, counterfeit Christ.
That's like the Book of Clarence.
Yeah.
See, all this shit is biblical.
Right. And if you believe in the Bible, if you believe in these scriptures, it talks about that there are immortal beings.
Yeah.
Good immortal beings and bad immortal beings, and they're fighting the long game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so all this stuff has been prophesied for a long time, and part of they got to get you to agree to it. You have to agree to it. They got to get your consent. That's like a spiritual law. Even the Satanists know that stuff. They got to get your consent.
Correct.
And once they get your consent, then hey, you signed on that dotted line.
You said you wanted.
You went along with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we're living in the end times. We've got a lot of crazy stuff going down here. But we got to fight this digital currency with everything that we got, because it is game over.
I mean, you got to tag your pundits. You know, we talk about it here, but you got to tag your pundits. Yo,
how many people are these? They're such saboteurs. Maybe it's time we stop begging these politicians to change the world for us, and we just that's what you always talk about, Hotep and build, right?
Yep.
Once we get our money right, once we get our situations right and all this, that's what talks in the world, right? And our community and everything. I don't know. It's such confusing times.
Hotep and build is the way.
We got to get back.
You said we got to get back what?
Got to get back to the faith, you know, get strong with each other.
Love.
Yes.
Do all things in love.
Yes.
Do all things with
Amen.
love, you know?
Amen. Yeah, there's so many saboteurs out here. It's hard to tell which way's up, which way's down, right and left, or anything else. But all I know is one more thing is that
I could tell you how to spot a grifter.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta know how to spot a grifter.
If they've never had an opinion that just was like really challenged you, like really challenged you, they grifter.
Yeah. Right. That's a great point. Because they tickle your ears with what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody can get on that board, you know?
Yep.
But anyway, I really love you, appreciate you, and Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill. That's Sister Otis, y'all. Rudy calling. Rudy you got authorization too. What's the chat is talking about, man? It's 3:30. We've been here for an hour and a half. Tim Pool's not a grifter. Tim Pool's a very good businessman. He's a very, 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 very good businessman. Call
from
Mike.
Mike, what up, yo?
What up, man? How you feeling on this mother Friday?
Feeling very good, man. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I am good. It's just Friday. You know, we're dealing with some heavy topics. I just want everybody to have a smile on their face. I know for you, there's no weekend. I think this is like if you notice, man, I think it's like your 13th day in a row of doing a show without a day off or something, 12th or 13th, man. I don't know how you keep your sanity, especially when you're trying to be conscious of everything, you know, going into your subconscious and everything you have to take in to, you know, do the show prep and then all of our crazy asses. It's a lot. So
I can tell you the secret.
Yes, sir. Meditation.
Nope. I give you two more guesses.
No, just hit me.
Two more guesses. Come on, let's play a game, man. Let's make this interesting. 2 more guesses.
Master focus.
Ah, there we go.
Boom. Pew, 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 pew.
Let's go. Get your Master Focus discount code in the box.
You can stream and deal with all kinds of stuff. So, but yeah, man, I just want to shout out to everybody in the chat. Love you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, talk to Sonny for me. Help me. You know what I mean? Let her know. There's a white. I think, you know, here's the thing. She talks so much about white folk, but when she gets a chance to actually confront one, she's scared. You know what I mean? And so
I don't think she's scared.
Come on, man.
No, she's scared for you. That's what it is.
Well, tell her I appreciate that, but you know what I'm saying? I've been wiping my own ass for a few years now. So we're going to be all right. Tell her to come mess with me. You know what I mean? So, you know, tell her to come talk to me. We'll have a good time. It'll be all respect. See, you know, I come from that, you know, that fighting background and, you know, something to remember, you know, MMA boxing. You know what it is, man, East Coast styles. Like, there's no hate. We can get in the ring and beat each other up, and afterwards we're going to, you know, go get a drink and respect what we did. And, in fact, if I know you and we do have a debate, any kind of fight that we're about to be in, I expect you to come with your best. Respect me. Make me look, you know what I mean? Make yourself look good. Bring me what you got. Let's go. You know what I mean? Because we'll be friends after. There's no hate here. I'm going to try to win because that's where I'm at, right? So, yeah.
You got it.
Also, I don't know if you know this, man, but I mean, you know the folks I work with, man, and a lot of them are not fans and want to help. So, you know what I mean? Do you know who Delano Squires is, by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, like folks like that, man. They're you know what I mean? They're not huge Sonny fans. So I was like, whoa. So, yeah, man. So.
Yeah. Delano works for Whitlow.
Yeah, yes, sir. And he, you know, he's a staff writer for the Blake. He's also a professor, you know, so very smart dude. I love his takes and just surprised, you know. So, but yeah, so and I'll be honest, people on my side are like, don't do it. There's nothing good that'll come out of this for you. And I'm like, no, man, I disagree. I think a lot of people have the wrong idea about Sonny. And I think this one would be fun. I mean, imagine her taking some, some dude off the street, some poor white, dude off the street, just, you know what I mean, a slugger, and she's a champ. You know what I mean? Holding the belt, and she lets me in the ring. You know what I mean? Even if she kicks my ass, there'll be a lot of respect there, right? For letting me come in. So, yeah. So there you go. Plus, I got folks that maybe she would never be able to talk to that would hear her. So, yeah.
I hear you. You got to get your followers up, though. Maybe we can get a debate going.
Well, you should say it's different. Yeah, we could talk about that offline, but there are different, you know what I mean? So, yeah. The iteration you see now online, you know how it is, man. Come on. So, yeah.
Sonny's not wrong, though.
About?
Anything.
Ever.
Okay,
fair enough, man. I hear you, man. I love your cape. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's a good-looking cape, though. You know what I'm saying? So... I respect her. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm saying she may just, you know, hey, man, if I'm looking at something from the north angle and you're looking at it from the south and we argue over what's right and what's left, well, that's silly. We just need to understand how we're looking at it, our viewpoints. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and, you know, white folks are great. It's just that simple. So, you know, overall, we're awesome.
You know, the thing is, she knows that.
No, I know.
Sonny
man.
has a lecture where she talks about her relationship with Andrew Breitbart and Steve Bannon.
That's I mean, Bannon is a yeah, man. Bannon
Did you know
is an
that?
Absolute populist. Yeah, I'm aware. Like I've been doing some Sonny stuff. Bro, I was up to like 2 a.m. just listening and checking her old stuff and checking her show to. You know what I mean? You don't ask me to come. It's
not a white people thing. It's really like a frustration with white conservative media and social media because it's just a bunch of grifters and you can't be mad at the grifters because the grifters need something to grift off of and people be falling for the grift. So it's very frustrating for Sonny because she's like, you know, everybody thinks that they know what they're talking about, but you really don't because you're misled.
Right, to a certain extent, yeah. Also, it's like if you have some serious antithetical views to the party you say you're a part of, well, then that, you know, then people have every right to question you, right? So there you go. That's, you know what I mean? Come on now.
I mean, yeah, you can question her, but you got to, you know what I mean, take what she dish out.
Oh, Bro, I'm not scared. Like I said, y'all ain't checked my head.
I don't know. The chat had you in a stranglehold the other day.
Well, that was 14 people coming at me off a chat and people saying I said shit I just wasn't prepared for what this whole thing was. You know what I mean? I got caught off guard, got a little upset. You know what I mean? I found my chi found my center. Remember to be like water, and here we are. Shout out to the chat. Also, man, I don't know, the people, your engineers who designed the Poly wallet, I just got to give them a shout out, because if you know about wallets in crypto, that's a beautiful app. They took that doesn't accidentally happen. It's frustrating when people don't get it, right? But a beautiful app that is a wallet that could be, just basically a fancy Excel spreadsheet, and they did all of that work, man. That's respect, man. You got a good team.
Thanks,
so.
It's cool.
So anyway, yeah, man. Look, man, my debate with Sonny is just one more entry into my, resume to be the talent and stage manager for Hotepistan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Let me put that entry in. Yeah, Sonny will have a good time with me. You know what I mean? So trust. It's going to be good for the brand. I promise.
Nice.
You're going to get clip after clip after clip. So content is king, right?
Yes, sir.
But man, I want everybody to have a great weekend. Trying to think of something offensive I could say to kind of get the chat up. You know what I mean? But it's fine. You know what I mean? I love Rudy, even though he called me names yesterday. You know what I mean? So Rudy, Rudy is a hammer, and some people are swords, right? So there you go. Good for Rudy. He's doing his best, and that's all we can ask. So happy birthday to you, Rudy. And we'll talk soon. Hotep and Build. We love y'all. Oh, and Hotep is for the children.
Thanks, yo. Fucking Mike. Rudy, you got to call in now. We got to hear from Rudy now after that. Lord have mercy. The culture of the Grift Report is something else. Bad titles. Are you on a spreadsheet? Are you on a spreadsheet? I ain't gonna hold you. I just forgot to send that shit. I got you. You sent me. If you sent me an email, you sent the email to Hotep Jesus. If you in that email, I got you.
Call from Hotep Wholesome White Woman. To accept.
Wholesome White Woman. What up, yo?
Oh, hello. First, I'm no debater, nor do I know how that will go down. But I'll take care.
Wait. Wholesome White Woman. Hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
Bad titles. Did you send me the email with your wallet? Because there's one person on there that sent me a bad address.
Ooh.
Bad titles. You got to email me your wallet address from the Pally. Download Pally wallet.
Okay.
Not you.
Yep.
Not. Be quiet, Wholesome White Woman. I'm talking to somebody in the chat. Yeah. Send me an email with your hotepjesus@gmail. Send me one with your Syscoin address. But somebody in the spreadsheet, because I got a spreadsheet with everybody's address here. But they sent me the wrong address, and I just want to make sure we have everybody's right address before I send out those crypto payments. Nah, send it to email. Yeah. Wholesome White Woman, what is up? What's up, love?
Oh, hello. Okay.
What's happening?
I got a little confused because I was like, I have the Pally app too. Like, is it me?
Oh yeah, you got the app too, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dope.
So I'm not a debater, nor do I understand the format of them, but I will take care of Sonny's light work, and Mike and I can just scream at each other on somebody's internet. I will take Sonny's light work. She does not need to do that.
Oh, wow.
It's okay.
It's funny because somebody in the chat just said Mike versus Rudy.
Ooh, that would be a good one. As long as Rudy's healing up and his body's doing good, his mind's sharp.
That might be on the Hotep debate. That would be dope.
I think no shade, OKC Mike. No, I love you. But like, that's way out of your weight class, homie. You can't just hop on the scene and be like, Sonny Johnson, let's go. That's not how this works.
You say he got to get a couple of fights under his belt first?
Well, get 3 or 4 13-day streaks under your belt, and then we'll talk.
And then talk.
Then we'll talk. This is your first 13-day streak. Welcome. Master Focus. Click the link for the discount.
Mike said he only debates those on his level. I don't know, Mike. You might have to start off with Rudy, man. I kind of want to hear this, man.
Delusions of grandiosity.
Huh?
Oh, I just said delusions of grandiosity.
Yeah. Now I like. What do you think about that? You think Mike versus Rudy is a good debate?
I think Mike versus Rudy is a good debate.
I agree.
I was trying to like rack my brain on who we could tap in for tonight, because I very much agree with you. Like, not to be disrespectful, but like that would be disrespectful if we just paired tonight up with some rando. Like,
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah. We need some professional. We got to make this a professional thing, or at least somebody with some clout. You know, Lupe Fiasco, he got some clout, so that would have been dope.
Push kick. I can't listen to that.
I DM'd Lupe last night. He ain't respond yet. I told him to sign the Hotep Nation. And nigga ain't listening. He gonna get it later. It's gonna be too late, but we'll still accept him. That's my bro. He gonna have to drop that vaccine shit, but we gonna bring him back. Tanai versus Peter Hotez, that would be so fire. Oh man, Tanai versus Hotez. How do we set that up? I'm gonna pencil that one in.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else with us for us today, wholesome white woman?
Oh, well, it's Friday, it's payday. Turn off your withholdings. They don't need your money. You get them tax dollars. We know the internet's singing songs about being poor and Northman, Richmond, or whatever the heck he says. And we want to do actionable things. So it's great to have a plan, but if we don't do, we got to do. If we don't do, then we won't get anywhere. So pick something, a form of actionable change that you can take today to better everyone, mostly yourself, be a little selfish, make a choice and run with that. And then next Friday, make another choice. And let's just keep trudging and going. Because we have momentum, we cannot lose it.
I absolutely love the consistency. A great, valuable lesson to be learned right there.
Yes. So, Hotep and Build, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Much love to everybody. Proud of y'all. Let's do it.
Hotep and Build. That's host a white woman. Rudy, man, go ahead, yo. We gotta talk to Rudy. And then hopefully we got time after that. Hopefully we'll have time after that. Just in case, shout out to the producers of the show, Jason, Jabari, Chad, of course Leah. Leah's a great help. Amber, I always forget Amber. I always forget to shout Amber out. Amber's always on her job.
Call from Mike.
Mike, how you double dipping, bro?
Hey, man, just because my name was dropped incorrectly. Look,
what happened?
I was ready to debate Kay. Kay comes on.
Hold on.
Sonny.
Hold on. What's the name on the other line?
Call from
Rudy the Vet.
Rudy.
What up, brother? What's going on, man?
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm all right, man. I'm in the doctor's office, so I can't be too loud, brother. But today I'm 48 today, dude. I'm officially an OG.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, brother. And Goldstein's absolutely right, man. Before I live in the sewer, they're gonna turn me into a savage, dude. They're gonna turn me into a savage, man. And I'm gonna be coming out of the mountains like the Mujahideen, take what I need and go right back up to the top of that mountain. Man. You know, this is what they want. They want full physical control like this. They're pushing humanity into the wrong direction, dude. Because there's Goldstein, Strong Dads, and Rudy's lurking around every corner, man. And that's about it, brother. Oh yeah, and about the movie, man, I ain't got no problem with anybody seeing that Clarence movie. Just don't pay, man. Bootleg it, man. Whatever happened to the power of the bootleg, man?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Stop giving Hollywood your money, man. Like, I got no problem with you watching it. Have fun. Enjoy it. But when you go and you charge that $12.99 for the ticket and you help them people that hate you make $1, man, it just give it a week or two, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be bootleg. Somewhere it'll be out there, man. Somewhere it'll be out there where you ain't got to pay them people to watch their products, man. And
yeah. Yeah. Again, I think it's going to be a parallel economy, to make that happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So
for
wait,
sure,
wait.
dude.
Let's get to let's get to the meat. Pause. Mike versus Rudy. What do you think about that?
I'll debate Mike, man. He's a maniac, man. First thing, he's a maniac because the first time Sonny says, "Calm down, crazy cracker," he's gonna cry about it. He's gonna cry about it. I mean, I like Mike, man. He's all right, man, but I don't think he's ready for that fire. That lady spits fire, dude. Like that lady spits fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the thing about a lot of white folks is they sit back and internalize when black folks bitch about white folks, right?
Yeah.
Like when Sonny has her commentary on conservative media or whatever, they internalize it like she's attacking them. Sonny's just stating facts, dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've had conversations with Sonny, man. She ain't ever been nothing but respectful to me on her Twitter spaces and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the problem. That's the problem with not just white folks, all folks, man. You know, people speak in generalities, and then you internalize it. Like if you got no skin and you watch a set of Hoteps been told you, and you're a white dude, by the end of it, you're gonna be like, man, they hate white people when they don't know shit. You know, they internalize things, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta understand that everybody in a Hotep nation gives you an individual basis to see what kind of person you are. Look, brother, I gotta go. They're calling me. I love y'all, man. Hotep and Bill.
All right, Hotep and Bill. Rudy. Mike. Where's Mike?
Yo, what up?
Mike.
Yo.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think?
Oh, they just, classic Rudy. No official points to make, but he got some, fire words to spit. Oh, that dude's stupid, and my team is right, and I like the people I like, and screw Mike, and white people this. Like he knows me. Like he's seen my podcast where my partner is not white. Most of our guests are not white. The business I run, I'm the only white guy in there. Hell, my fantasy football league, I'm the only white dude in there. He has no idea. A lot of y'all have no idea, and that's okay. Keep underestimating me. Keep robbing me of my opportunities. Kay says, we're going to get Sonny on him, and everybody's like, we're going to get Sonny. I call in yesterday and go, what an honor. Wow, I fully expect my ass to get kicked by somebody like Sonny, but the opportunity to debate her, I'm going to stand like a man and take it. And then today it's, how dare he try to debate Sonny? That motherfucker got a problem. That white boy got a problem with his whiteness and try to talk to Sonny. I'm like, y'all put me up. Y'all put me up. The receipt is there. Listen to yesterday. I never recommended it. Y'all put me up. You word for word said, if I tell Sonny I got a white man, she'll fuck with it. Well, not word for word, but basically in that, in the parlance. So, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm the bad guy. I'm the underdog. I understand. I know what role I play.
I want Mike versus Rudy. That's what the people want. Let's ask the YouTube chat. Hold on, Mike.
Debate, but we can do it.
Let's ask the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's ask the chat.
No, we'll do it. I'm not afraid, but the thing is, it's going to be him going, you're stupid and fuck you and you're a bitch. Like he called me yesterday. Never talked to me word one, but has no problem calling me a bitch on your show. And I'm the asshole if I got a problem with it. But okay, we'll move on. Anyway, point is, that's the thing. It's like, what points? What am I going to debate with him? Whether I'm a bitch or not?
He's going to take Sonny's spot. He's going to take Sonny's spot. He's going to defend Sonny. He's going to defend Sonny's position.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, if there's when I think eloquence and powerful debater next to Sonny, Rudy, every single time, right? I mean, come on, that's the sub you want in, man.
I think you're
that's your sub power forward.
I think you're underestimating Rudy.
Hey, man, if I can't be salty at a dude calling into a public radio show and telling the world I'm a bitch. If I can't be salty at that, what can I be salty at?
I didn't say you can't be salty. I just think you're underestimating him.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Well, I understand the level you're playing on, and maybe I am underestimating him for that level. I'm just on a different level, but that's okay. We can do it. No problem.
Okay. It looks like, so far, you the favorite to win the debate. 58%.
The cool part about it is everybody want to debate me now, man. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, what is it, grift or be grifted? I don't know. What was people saying in the chat? I don't know, man. Look at me coming out of nowhere.
being one of the hot topics on the Grift Report. What? So how does that happen? You know what I'm saying? So, well, here's the deal, man. If we get more interactivity, more hits, you get more comments. If somebody literally just leaves a comment going, fuck that white boy, we've won because we got more interactivity for you. I don't mind it. Because one day when I'm running the Hotepistan Entertainment Complex, it's going to be all worth it. So, yeah.
So you think you're running the entertainment? You think you're running the entertainment complex? What's going on in the entertainment complex in Hotepistan? Tell me what are some of the concepts and ideas you have for this center?
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. I want you to think Dave and Buster's, but on steroids. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have the, we're going to have the bungee jump little, room. We're going to have the little sky thing. Then we're going to have video games. And then we're going to have a couple of live theaters. We're going to have one that just shows classic, cool old movies so people can be connected to history and what the world was like before we fixed it and why we don't want to go back there, but still good. There's a lot of good comedy, man. You know what I mean? Like, we still got to keep Friday. You know what I mean? You can't take that out of the lexicon of life. You know what I'm saying? It's too important. So, you know what I mean? And for us white folk, Tommy Boy. You know what I mean? White folk need Tommy Boy. You can't take that comedy out of the lexicon, man. That's valuable. And anyway, you know what I'm saying? The old Richard Pryor, Gene Wilder movies, those are some of the most beautiful comedy movies ever made, in my opinion. So,
Mike,
anyway.
you're fired.
Okay, all right. You don't like Richard Pryor?
Hotepistan will not have any of this filth in our theaters. In fact, in Hotepistan, we do not have theaters. We have indoctrination chambers.
Well, that's why you watch it, to show them, do you want to go back to that awful world? Look at New York City in the 80s. No. That's why we fixing shit. That's why we live how we live, because we could be that.
Oh, okay.
Right? But then we're also going to have all kinds of new video games, man. And then, of course, music on music. We're going to have a cool poetry room. Okay. We're going to have a chef room where people can intern with the best chefs at Hotepistan. Okay. You can watch them. You can see how they make the food. We're going to have the sushi. We're going to have different, you'll have your Asian, and then you'll have your Middle Eastern and your Pacific Island. And, people can learn about culture while they're eating amazing food and also learning a skill that values the community, that kind of thing. Okay. So, yeah.
All right. Get off my phone.
Education.
Get off my phone because you're double dipping.
My bad, man. Tell Rudy I'll see him next time. I'll see him when it's time.
All right, say less.
All right, later.
Somebody keep texting me trying to put Tanai with Young Pharaoh. We're not doing that, Kevin. Stop it, Kevin. No. The answer is no. We are not doing that. Levels Healing, thank you for the super chat. The lone super chat today. Strong Dad versus Goldstein Hotep debates. Looks like we got Mike and Rudy on the undercard. We're going to have Mike and Rudy leading into. Y'all gonna watch the debates? Y'all come into ask another poll. I like these polls, man. Let me know what my audience wants. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to watch the Hotep debates? Let's see. I'll allow one more caller because it's Friday. Who was trying to call in? Jack. I haven't heard from Jack in a while. Jack, call in. Tari, I'm going to be here tomorrow, man. I'm going to be here tomorrow. If Jack don't call Tari, you could take his spot. It's Friday. I'm going to see Equalizer tonight. I'm going to buy me a big-ass bag of popcorn that I'm not going to finish. A tall orange drink. And I'm about to watch Denzel Washington kick ass. Tonight. You better believe it. I already got my tickets. Going to see Equalizer. I might do a review tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. I'm sort of a movie connoisseur. Although I haven't seen all of the vital movies to be a movie connoisseur. Who the hell is this?
Call from
Hotep Jack.
Hotep Jack, what up, baby?
Hey, man. I'm doing all right. How you doing today, sir?
Life is good. Life is good. Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Oh, just, yeah, the debates are going to be sick. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
Just wanted to shout out to the debaters themselves. I need y'all to do some research before this happens. Namely, I'm going to drop some names like Sun Tzu, one of my favorites, and then Get Beyond Love and Hate exists for the betterment of mankind, Mr. Miyamoto Musashi, the Book of Five Rings. Namely, the last chapter, the Book of the Void, was the last book. But yeah, y'all need to step up your game, get in on the void, be able to flow like water, and do some Bruce Lee shit. Because I want everybody bringing their A game on this one, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. I'm rooting for Rudy myself. I'm just saying. Not that I don't love you all, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the debates. I can't wait. We're going to put this on a Friday. Hopefully that works for everybody. So I have Mike versus Rudy in the undercard, Goldstein versus Strong Dad as the main event. If any other developments happen, they'll happen. But I think that's a good pairing. I think having one undercard and one main event is going to be good because, everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? There's a debate on this channel? What's going on? And then,
oh, it's going to be fire.
Yeah. But, I need time to put it together because I want to we got to get flyers made up. We got to get the graphics because I want to have a whole new stream like this thing right here. I want to have a whole new one of these templates. You know what I'm saying? To really capitalize off of this.
Yeah, at least like one big one a month.
Yeah.
And then in the future, maybe a couple times a month.
Yeah.
Who knows? It could take off. You can get people reaching out to you and some networking, man. I mean, you got a great crew, so I'm sure whatever you guys do, it'll be fire, man. It'll be great.
Indeed. What you doing this weekend?
Oh, I'm actually going to work. I'm going to go play acoustic solo act at the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, so people that don't know that. And just go up there and play some acoustic guitar. They do a dinner. I just sing. I got a looper, so
that's dope.
I can do solos. Yeah, just easy, man. Fucking, they got really cheap drinks, and you can smoke in the bar, so it's like the last bastion of freedom. Fucking, yeah, they're never gonna bring back smoking or anything. It's just goddamn freedom vultures. Yeah, people complain, it's smoky in here. I'm like, yeah, it smells like freedom. Delicious. Yeah, the drinks are cheap and strong, so yeah. I love those crazy old bastards, man.
Yeah. All right, man. Enjoy your weekend, bro. Appreciate the call, man.
Hey, you too, man. Hotep and build, peace and shalom, and Jesus Christ blessings to all.
Salute. Haram Life said, HJ got the chat like a bullpen. Listen, man, I gotta get my grift on, man. I'm unemployable, so I have to get my grift on. This is the only way. This is the only way. Bomb the Funko. Yeah, so I can't wait to set that up. I need everybody's photos. I need everybody to send me their photos. Goldstein, Strong, I need you to send me your photos. Make sure you don't cut your shoulders off. Mike and Rudy, I need your photos. DM them to me. Make sure you don't cut your shoulders off. I'll get those to Renee. Once we get everybody's photos in, we could begin the artwork. And I'm gonna even have screens. I might have y'all superimposed in the background of the screen. So like you'll be on one side and it'll be like your image will be there. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna really like do this up and have some cool graphics. Maybe, because I don't know if I want to make my guy do that for a one-off. But actually it's just a mask, so we could just take it off and use it without the thing. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm sorry. That'll work. So yeah, I definitely want to take my time and do that. So when people watch, they're like, oh, this is some official shit, some official battleground shit. And then they'll start thinking of people they want to fucking debate. You know, I really want to find a niche of being a debate moderator. I think I'm the best at it. I think I'm the best at moderating conversations amongst people, period. And yeah. Anyway. He said he need a quad flex photo. Here he go. He think it's the goddamn bodybuilding. 87% of people said they're gonna watch the Hotep debates. All right. The other 13% just some haters. Damn, we got 13% of haters in this poll. What's wrong with y'all that y'all saying y'all not gonna watch the debate? What's wrong with y'all? Why wouldn't you want to watch the debate? No, it's not tonight. It's not tonight. Kevin said HJ flips a mean burger at McDonald's. Yeah, I get off of here and I go do Uber or some shit. I wish I did do Uber. Mike did just call in and say he got lots of black friends. Yeah, he did say that. He did say that. I tried to give him a pass. That's when he was talking about Delano Squires and all of that. I tried to give him a pass. I was just like, all right, Mike. We know Mike. Well, Mike's cool. He's a good guy. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m., I think. Wait, what's tomorrow? Oh, shit. I did this last time. Oh, no, that's Sunday. I think I'm good tomorrow. And then I should be able to stream Sunday too. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. If I'm not here at 2 p.m., I might alter the time, maybe like waiting to fill the Grift bag up. Just keep your eye on the channel's community, because I'll send a message out in the community with the time. But check at 2 p.m. I might just go live at 2 p.m. All right? If I don't see you, man, enjoy your weekend. You know, don't let your weekend go without some master focus, though. Don't let your week go without master focus. All right? Remember the 360-degree approach. The 360-degree approach, who just tested me? 360-degree approach to brain health, right? Memory amplifiers, as you see right there, memory amplifiers, brain builders, the restoration of the brain, right? Neurogenesis, synaptic function, that's all that brain stuff, right? Energy boosters, because when you have energy, you're going to need energy if you want to sit down and think and do projects and be productive, a productive human being. You know, like the other caller said, you've been doing this 13 days straight. Yeah, I don't know how I'm doing this shit, but I'm pretty sure Master Focus got something to do with it. Mood enhancer is going to put you in a good mood, because nobody really wants to work when they're in a bad mood. And then, obviously we got to deal with the second brain, aka gut health. Dr. Shiva talks about this as well, how the gut is the second brain. Enteric nervous system is called. Many believe that it operates fully autonomously from the brain. So it's a 360-degree approach to brain health. It's not just jacking your brain up on some isolates and extracts. It's a holistic approach using natural herbs and mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all tomorrow, 2 p.m., man. Hotep and Bill. If I could find the thing.
Yeah, I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How am I supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in.
How'd you get that done so quick?
They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there. You understand?
You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.